Welcome, folks. I am Jaby Koay, joined by JANA, KRUMHOLTZ.
Hey.
And we're looking at Zeroville, the trailer with Seth Rogen and, is it just Seth Rogen? I thought,
James Franco.
James Franco. I thought I saw his name. I saw his face in the thumbnail. But anyway, what a great intro. James Franco's directing this, and it also stars Megan Fox. Yay. Do people ever say you look like Megan Fox?
I got that a bunch of years ago, and I was like, oh, thank you.
Okay.
I wish a little more.
What are you doing in Hollywood?
The movies. Oh, the movies.
You recognize her?
Valley of the Dome, she's married to Roman Polanski. Repulsion, Knife in the Water, Rosemary's Baby.
It's like an opera for boxing. It's about the confusion of white folks, how they think they are civilized.
Is this a robbery or a movie review?
I want to dedicate this to a real fella.
Buddy Lang, I'm cutting this movie. Honey, editor.
You teach me how to edit.
Oh, what a set! I had to see it for myself. They call me Viking Man.
Who's that?
So, Dad, where do I start?
It's JANA, KRUMHOLTZ.
I wish. She's so hot.
Here, auditioning for a part in the long five, but I don't think I'll get it.
I made all the movies. I'll put you in every single one. I got an idea about this. Great white shark that terrorizes the town, like the New England town.
Robot shark. Robot. What is wrong with you? Why's everything be a damn robot? You two can't make movies together anymore. No sharing ideas.
That guy really looks like Spielberg.
What you were looking for? No. There's a secret movie that's been hidden in all the movies ever made. Who made it? Who put it there?
Stop the film.
It's T.S. Eliot. Good enough for most people. But go ahead.
Christ, Victor, movies are a goddamn birthright. They show them to prisoners passing them, will you?
There's a gun in here.
This is a very weird movie. Still think it's like a place in the sun.
She looks like the short old lady from The Incredibles.
Oh, yes, she does.
Well, before I say my piece, you say your piece. What did you feel about it?
I liked it. I did. I wish they talked more about maybe what it's going to be about. Finding a secret movie within all of the other movies.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. I like that premise.
Well, it sounds like the work of a crazy person. I'm sure you've experienced this. It feels like you've been in Hollywood enough to experience this, where it feels like one of those trailers that your friend's friend made for their independent movie. And it just feels so rough around the edges because they were guerrilla filmmaking everything in that movie. And so the sound isn't quite right, but it's starring big stars. And so that's what my brain is trying to reconcile that. It's like
what is this actually about?
the production value feels so low budget, but you have these huge stars in it. He did the movie based on The Room. I can't remember. Disaster Artist. And that looked like, a high quality film. It's funny because it's about a low budget movie, but it looked high quality. And so here it feels like the same level as The Disaster Artist, but with stars.
Right.
That's the weirdest thing. I mean, it may just be because it's an early trailer.
Yeah.
And so a subsequent trailer later on will have better audio or whatever. Hollywood loves movies about Hollywood. And so this is coming on the heels of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. You have Sharon Tate is mentioned in here at some point, so apparently it's around the same era. And you have this guy who's kind of like, who's the character Leonardo DiCaprio played in Aviator?
Howard Hughes.
Howard Hughes, yeah, like this very obsessive, compulsive dude who's finding this thing inside of movies. Like, I don't even know what that means. He's finding a secret movie within other movies.
I know. I don't know. That part, maybe I'm a crazy person, but that part is intriguing.
Yeah.
Like, there's like secret messages throughout all the
Maybe
movies
I'm
up
nuts, but seriously,
We'll just pass over that.
there are secret movies in movies. I just don't have the time to put it together. What?
But I understand what you're saying. It did feel a little bit like cut and paste.
In terms of the editing?
Yeah, like
It's
a little
most-
bit of like, we just got to put this here, and we got to like a little bit like that.
It was mostly the sound design that clued me into that feeling, or that made me feel that way, I should say. It was just the sound design. Like, I couldn't hear half the things that they were saying. And I'm like, this is a Bose speaker that pumps out strong audio, so it's not my sound system. I don't know, something happened in the way they designed it. I'm wondering if anyone else felt the same way. Someone said, I was wondering what the hell this movie's about. After watching the trailer, I'm still wondering. Truth be told, like, I would watch this movie. I'm actually curious about it. I think James Franco is actually a really good actor, and I liked what he did with The Disaster Artist. I watched that. Having watched The Room and The Disaster Artist, I'm like, James Franco did a really damn good job with that movie. I wish he didn't cast his brother as his best friend. I know that best friend, and he's way taller. So,
Oh, I met them.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I worked a party somewhere and I met them. They were
Yeah.
both really nice.
Which party is this?
So I work for a company where they set up these elaborate photo booths. And I think it was the Independent Spirit Awards. Is that what they're called?
Okay.
Right on like in Santa Monica on the West.
I thought maybe we met before, and it was at the premiere of Best Friends. That's where I met them. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, but they were so nice.
Greg is super
But
nice.
taller, you're right. He's
Yes.
taller.
I love this little bit with the Jaws, and he's like, the robot shark, you shouldn't make movies, and then Jaws, we all know what happens with Jaws.
That guy is so genuinely laughing on the left. I don't know who he is. He looks familiar, but he's really laughing. It moved me. Like in the trailer, that caught my eye.
The thing I wanted to point out here was that the guy they chose for Spielberg looks just like Spielberg. Like, it's so crazy. You were mentioning the look. I like the overall look of it.
Feels like dirty 70s Hollywood.
Exactly.
Totally.
It totally feels like Mean Streets or something like Scorsese from, you know, his earlier days. In my mind, I was actually thinking of a blaxploitation film, but I can't remember the name of it to save my life right now. One of the earliest blaxploitation films. Like, just that kind of grimy look,
Gritty,
you know, that
yeah.
grittiness, you know?
Yeah.
But I guess Mean Streets is an easy reference that everybody knows. But I think that Philip DeFranco, not Philip DeFranco, that's not his fucking name. James Franco. Philip DeFranco is a YouTuber that I watch.
Sounds like you're saying gefilte fish.
No, Philip DeFranco. So James Franco, I think, does a great job at playing these kind of weird sideways characters. And he obviously brought in all of his friends. That's the thing about a filmmaker like James Franco, or, you know, a producer like James Franco, is they're going to bring in all their buddies to fill in all these roles. That's how they keep them employed. It's smart. You
And
know?
it's also the most fun. Like, I've gotten to do jobs with some of your closest friends. And after doing that, you're like, fuck, if I make it. I'm allowed to curse.
Yeah, you can curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you, like...
Am I allowed to say bad words?
Can I say something bad?
Is this a Catholic program? Okay, go ahead.
But the dream, it's like, oh yeah, making it. And then once you make it, working with your favorite people to work with.
Yeah.
The talented, awesome, fun friends you have.
Yeah.
That's a dream.
No, for sure. I think that's super cool that they do that. And it certainly lends itself to the possibility of doing challenges with your friends of like, okay, now I'm going to try to embody this role. But at the same time, it provides an atmosphere of comfort where you're going to go ahead and experiment with this thing, and you have a support group right
feel
there
safe.
to actually go ahead with those things. Because, you know,
Look at her face.
Megan Fox.
It's just perfect. It's so pretty. It's crazy.
Well, this, you know, the Hollywood glam.
And where has she been?
I'm pretty sure when she wakes up in the morning, she looks like a T-Rex. And then she, you know, puts on her makeup, and then she's Megan Fox.
Didn't she have a tattoo that when they were zooming in on her arm, it looked like it was taken off or something, but you could still see remnants? Did you notice that?
I didn't notice it, but I know she's got like the Bible written on her ribcage or something.
Okay.
Something silly.
intense.
You know, one of those like poems that people put on their
Yeah.
side. I'm like, why would you? Okay.
I have one.
Do you really?
No.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm not embarrassed at all.
I stand by my opinions.
I really do feel like this lady with the glasses
Oh my
and the hair.
God.
She looks like. Doesn't she look like the little woman
Yes,
from Incredibles?
She does. And I love her as an actress. I think she's going to be so funny.
Anyways, you guys, hopefully you enjoyed our reaction to that. Do want to know your thoughts in the comments below. And how do you feel about this? Check out JANA Crumsworthy.
KRUMHOLTZ.
KRUMHOLTZ.
Crumsworthy's cute, though. No. KRUMHOLTZ.
KRUMHOLTZ on the social media. Do subscribe, Crumsworthy.
That's my nickname now.
Do subscribe if you haven't already. Check out our other reactions, reviews, short films, and vlogs. I'm Jaby Koay. This is
JANA KRUMHOLTZ.
Peace out.